Okay, guys, this is first of, I'm sure, many videos in the future where we're going to start reviewing for even the final, okay? And one thing that's on the final is similar triangles and SOHCAHTOA. So let's get started. So if you look at this problem number one, remember, they can't lie with a name. So this first triangle is called JKL. So notice it goes right, left, and then up to the top. JKL, right? JKL. So what we're going to do is redraw this bottom triangle in the same direction. And it's supposed to go J, V, W. And so again, notice how I did JKL. And I made sure it went J, V, W in the exact same order. Now, notice this 10 is on side JV. That's down here, you see. And notice the 12 is on this side between V and W. So 12 is here. So now that we have this little triangle redrawn, because remember, they can't lie with the name, we have it perfectly lined up. And I know I'm going to take this 12x minus 3 right here. 12x minus 3. I know it goes with the 10. Just like the 54 will go with the 12. And just remember, you always go in the same order. If I go left to right, I got to go left to right again. And now it's just a matter of solving to figure out x here. So here, I got to do 12 times 12x minus 3. This way, I got to do 10 times 54. Distributive property, 144x minus 36 equals 10 times 54 is 540. I'm now going to solve for x by adding 36. So I have 144x equal to 576. And now all I have to do is divide by 144. X, therefore, must be 4. Okay. Okay, pause the video and try this one. Okay, so hopefully you looked at this little triangle and you said, oh, it's called EFG. Notice right, left, and then up again. So I'm going to redraw this bigger triangle in the same basic orientation. I know it's supposed to go B, C, D, right? Again, this one went E, F, G. This one will go B, C, D. Just like the name tells me. The name can't lie. So notice side CD here is my 7x. And this 10 goes on side BC. And now I'm ready to match them up. I know 7x goes with 7. Just like 10 goes with the 5. And if I cross multiply, I got 7x times 5 equal to 7 times 10. This is 35x equal to 70. Dividing by 35, I know x must be 2. So, what have you learned so far, hopefully, is the name can't lie. We redraw one of the triangles to match up the other triangle exactly in the same order, and then you can't go wrong. You match up what we call corresponding sides. Okay. Now, what happens when you have a triangle inside a triangle? Let's separate them. Okay? We're going to start with this little triangle here. We're just going to draw it right here. Notice the right side is 6, the base of it is 7. Now let's redraw the bigger triangle. Notice the right side here is 12, and the base of it is 2x plus 4. So now that I have it redrawn, I know it's very easy to match up 2x plus 4 with the 7. Just like the 12 goes with the 6. And we need to cross multiply, right? So this way, I got 6 times 2x plus 4. I didn't give myself enough room there, did I? Let's come over here. 6 times 2x plus 4 equals, this way, I got 7 times 12. Distributed property, 12x plus 24 equals 7 times 12 is 84. I'm going to minus 24 both sides. 12x will equal 60. Dividing by 12, x must be 5. Okay, pause and try this problem, guys. So hopefully you redrew the small triangle. 9x here, 15 on the bottom, right? You redrew the bigger triangle as well. Notice here, we know 24 on the right side and 20 on its base. 20 on its base. So now it's easy to match. 9x goes with 24. 15 goes with 20. Let's cross multiply. 9x times 20 equals 15 times 24. 9 times 20 is 180x equals 15 times 24. Excuse me. Oops. Is 360. So when I divide by 180, x must be 2. Okay. Now, guys, let's do a quick review of SOHCAHTOA. Remember, some old hippie caught another hippie tripping over apples. SOHCAHTOA. So, the first problem's asking us to find the tangent of angle C. So the first thing we do is we got to find angle C. Now what? We label our sides. Notice the biggest side here is 45. That's got to be the hypotenuse. Remember, the hypotenuse is always your biggest side. Notice how the 36 is opposite of my angle C. It's on the other side from it. The 27 is my adjacent side. Notice how it's right next to angle C. Adjacent means next to. So, according to SOHCAHTOA, tangent of C will equal OA, which is the opposite over the adjacent. And don't forget to reduce. I'm going to divide by 3. Divide by 3 again. So the perfect answer is 4/3. Okay, number 5. They're asking for the cosine of C. Here's angle C. The 29 is my hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always the biggest side. Notice how 20 is opposite from it. And this 21 right here is right next to it, adjacent. Now, Ka in SOHCAHTOA tells me that the cosine of our C has to be A and H, which is 21 over 29. That can't be simplified. We're done. Next one. This one wants the sine of Z. Here is Z. Got to find the angle first. That's always your step 1. Notice 45 is my hypotenuse, the biggest side. Notice 27 is opposite with it. Notice this 36 is adjacent to it, because adjacent means next to. Now, according to in SOHCAHTOA, the sine of Z has to be OH, which is the opposite over the hypotenuse. This one can be reduced. I'm going to divide by 3. Divide by 3 again. So the perfect answer is 3/5. One more. They want the tangent of x. Step 1, find the angle. Here's x up here. Next, step 2, label your sides. Hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. According to TOA in SOHCAHTOA, the tangent of x is going to be OA, which is 21. A is 20. And 21 over 20 can't be reduced, and we're done. So guys, this is first of several videos on this kind of review stuff. So I hope you take advantage of the time I put in to make these videos, and I'll see you in class.